Shalom, brothers and sisters. It's your brother ISRAELITES from the Northern Kingdom, bringing some edification for you Negro, Latino, and indigenous who are the biblical Israelites. And before I start, I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Barakatham, Rakakadash, the Yahweh being the name of the Lord, not Jehovah, or God, or Yah, or Ahaya. It's Yahweh, the creator of all the Ancient of Days. Bahasham is in the name of, and Yahweh Shai is the one you guys call Jesus or the Christ, signally speaking. And we give double honors to elders in GMS where we learn this truth. Shalom to the apostles, the bishops, and to the men down the highways and byways giving the 100% truth day and night. Shalom to you. And shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, the Bakar and the Hebrew, the house of David being rebuilt as we speak. Shalom to you. And shalom to the speckled birds are among the heathen nations that look like the heathen nations, but return to the house of Israel and are being edified by these videos. Shalom to you. The date today is October 15th of 2025, our hopeful year of destruction of our salvation and the destruction of the nation of Edom. So this video will have to do with Edom because everybody's finding out, especially the little hat people, are not the real Israelites. So the work of the prophets is almost done. Okay? So if the man of perdition is being exposed, what does he have to do? He's going to have to, we're putting him in the corner. Okay? And these devils don't like to be exposed. So they're going to have to come after us. So this is all prophecy anyways, brothers and sisters. We have to understand that. So let's read how we are exposing these devils, the man of perdition. That everybody has to find out who the devil is in the story. Right? Let's start. Jeremiah 49 and 10. But I have made Esau bare, and I have uncovered his secret places. Right? Because this devil does everything in secret, in rituals, in the top of mountains, right? Where the elites gather in Davos, right? The highest point in all of Europe. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself, right? Because the men of the Lord have been going out to the highways and byways, exposing these people for who they are, okay? Which are the Edomites, which these Caucasian people have been calling themselves Greeks and Romans and Spanish and French. All you are Edomites, the people that God hates, okay? The devil that walks this earth. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. Right? Just like Cain. Right? What is he afraid of? That they were going to kill him? So the Lord put a mark upon him, which is a visible mark that you could see. Right? What's so different about Esau? Physically, right? He's got the mark of Cain, the mark of a murderer, which he's got lack of melanin. Right? He's the only person in this whole world that has no melanin, no protection of the sun. He shall not be able to hide himself anymore. We're exposed in him. He's got the mark of Cain. Okay? His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Right? Because everything he's did is to hide his filthy little secret. Why they always tell you that the history starts with the Greeks. Wait a minute. The Greeks didn't even have a fucking alphabet. They had to borrow an alphabet. Who did they borrowed it from the Phoenicians, so-called Canaanites. And the Canaanites were speaking Hebrew, right? Paleo-Hebrew. And they converted those letters into what you would call the alphabet. Alpha and bet, which is Hebrew, okay? Verse 12. For thus saith Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And who is not supposed to drink of the cup? And what is the cup? So who is not supposed to drink of this cup is you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. The cups represent slavery. Getting drunk, right? Getting loosey-goosey and going into judgment. We were not supposed to drink of that cup. Remember, we are the children of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. We're not supposed to drink of that cup. That cup was not meant for us, but we broken the contract. And art thou he that shall altogether be unpunished? Right, because he's saying, well, you did the unthinkable. You think you're just going to get away with it? No. That's not how it works. Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. And so now the tables have turned. Okay, what does it say in Lamentation? Daughter of Zion, your salvation is close. We're gonna have to read it. We're gonna have to read it when we get done here. But thou shalt surely drink of it. So these Edomites, these are Caucasian people, are gonna have to go into slavery. Okay, which is, you can read that in Revelation 13:9. Okay, because the Lord declared this already. For I have sworn by myself, saith Yahweh, the creator of heaven nor sword, that Basra is one of the ancient capitals, shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetually wasted. So modern day Basra would be here in the United States. Okay? So he's talking about the here and the now. 2025. This is not talking about thousands of years ago that he destroyed it. No, he's talking about the here and the now in the future, because he comes and relives himself, right? If you look at all the architecture in the United States, it looks like Greece and Rome columns and all the government buildings. Why? Because they're the same people, the Edomites, which you're going to see that the Edomites or Petra had the same architecture. Okay? So Basra became a desolation, a reproach and a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetually wasted. Watch. That's why the United States, we know, is going to be utterly destroyed. And nobody's going to abide here ever, 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 ever. I have heard a rumor from the Lord, an ambassador sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her, and rise up to the battle. And that's Joel 3. Okay? Let the heathen say, I am strong. Let the weak say, I am strong. Get your prying hooks and turn them into swords. Right? For lo, I will make thee small among the heathens and despised among all men. Right? Because they're only 7% of the population, but they're 1% of the elites that own all the wealth. And they're hated above all the people. Thy terribleness has deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart, O thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks. What does that mean, the cliffs of the rocks? Right? That's talking to the ancestral place where they were from, and then their final place where they were pushed into, the Caucasus Mountains, after the Roman Empire fell. Okay, they fell, that's where they've always lived, in caves and caverns. Okay, these are the original Barney and Rubble, bro. Okay, that's their whole history. Cave people. Troglodytes, if you will. O thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, Caucasians, that holdest the height of the hill. Thou that should make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith Yahweh. And he uses the emblem of the eagle. The Greeks, the Romans, right? The Germans, the Polish, the Russians, the Americans, right? All of them, all Caucasian people use the eagle. Why? Because they're the Edomites. Also, Edom shall be a desolation, Everyone that goeth by, which is talking about the United States, the powerhouse here, shall be the desolation. Everyone that goeth by, it shall be an astonishment, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. As in overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, right? Because in Sodom and Gomorrah, that was a tribute to wickedness. People could look at Sodom and Gomorrah and go, damn, I want to be like them niggas. And there's people are going to, in the kingdom of heaven, when they pass over the United States, for whatever reason, they're going to look at the United States and go, damn, that used to be the Emerald City, where everybody wanted to go. Now look at this shit. Ashes, ashes, ashes. We all fall down. Right? This place can get destroyed, man, with nukes. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, because Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed by concentrated fire. Okay? And their neighbor cities thereof, 5 cities, saith Yahweh, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell therein. So there you go. This is the whole history of the so-called white man. Okay? Let's see. Right. These are all the places, right? Mount Seir, Petra, okay, Jordan, Greece, Spain, Rome, France. You see all the columns, all their architecture? Because they're the same people. Same people, same devil, right? There you go. The devil, the king of Turd Hill, man. Top of skulls. Gathering buffalo bones on the prairie of Alberta, Canada. Okay, he's on top of the heap of bones, being proud as the devil is. Okay? These are just the atrocities of this man. Okay? And we brought up the eagle, right? America, Russia, Nazi Germany, Rome, the Vatican, Edom. Yeah, you're gonna find that. We got the receipts. This is the devil. These are the Edomites. These people, they cannot hide it anymore. They're being exposed. Okay? Read the book of Obadiah. Thou that exalt thyself as the eagle, okay? They have put coins, proud that the eagle has landed. Okay? On their coins. No other people, okay, have done that. So you have to understand the beast, right? Revelation with the 7 heads and the 10 horns, NATO, right? All this is being exposed. This is all old news. All right? Old news. These devils are being exposed. And there's nothing that can be done. So it shows you the plot and how they went, gradualism, and what's coming next. Blame the president, martial law, finally the what? The mark. So we are in those days, brothers and sisters. The man of perdition is being exposed, and there's nothing they could do about it, and there's nowhere they can hide. Call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Barakatham, Rakakedash, and he that have ears let him hear. Shalom.